Sunday. I put a video up today. I've just been out and brought a brand new tent box. It doesn't fit my roof rack very well. Put pieces of wood on there, but it's not intended for this roof rack. It's intended to go on the back of the Ranger, well, on the top of the Ranger. Front or back, I ain't sure yet. But guess what? Yeah, fucking broke down again. There was a really steep hill coming out of the place where I brought that tent box, and he sucked up a bit of air, so I'll sort that out. I've got to sort that primer pump out, that's what it is. So I will. So it's a good job the bumper comes off easy, like. Literally towed it, what? Fucking hell. 20 foot and it started. You need crank pressure to get the fuel in there, that's all. So get a tent box off. Fucking nightmare. Well, I just called myself an absolute bellend because that was a 10-minute job. New filter, new primer. And I tell you what, she's never started up so well. So 10-minute job that I've just been putting off and putting off and putting off, which has created 2 breakdowns where it's sucked air into the pump. It's basically that filter acts like a bit of a swirl pot as well, because you've got fuel going into it and then fuel coming out of it, kind of thing. Yeah, it acts like a swirl pot, so any air that does get sucked up. But it's rock hard as well, that primer. It's rock hard, and she starts up so crisp now. Keys in there. What's this? Right, she started up better than that the first time, but yeah, it's been sat for a bit. One sec. Yeah, absolutely buzzing. I think I got an engine mount rocking away a bit in there. I think that back engine mount's gone. Let's have a look at that. Yeah. It's, one of them snapped. Yeah, one of those snapped, didn't it? So, have a look at that. Yeah, one of those engine mount nuts snapped, so we'll nip those up, give them a check. Nip those up, we'll check it. Well, yeah, van's running mint again. See you in a bit. Alright everyone, you can look at the state of the mud and shit, look. It's horrible, isn't it? It's winter for you. This summer I will 100% get this addressed. Yeah, because it's doing my head in. The rubber mat down at the minute. Scrap everywhere. I haven't done a lot. I have been taking it easy. Put some mirrors on. I've got to adjust these. I've put them in with some sealant, which is rubbery, movie, so I can push and move these. So I'm going to wedge these where I need them to be from in here, and then I'm going to put some hard drying sealant in here, so they're pretty much roughly where I want them to be there. So I can push them at the minute. Look, you know what I mean? Yeah, so they're not finished, but they'll do for a minute. Better than nothing. I might try and modify the manual mirrors to go inside them. I don't know how I can do that at the minute. I'll try. But yeah, the Ranger, been doing my nutting. I don't know if I told you since I've last done a video, like, bro. Ranger's up there. I have, I broke down because the oil cooler for the gearbox failed. I had gearbox oil in my water. I changed that. And then my water system's still pressurising. I had like a leak. So I found the pinhole. It went to a pipe just above the oil cooler for the engine. There's a pinhole there. It's getting up to pressure and coming out of a pinhole. Now, what caused the pinhole up to pressure to begin with? Now I can't figure out why the water system's pressurising. I've done a sniff test, which I'll insert a video now, to show that there's no exhaust gases in the water. So it's not the engine. The engine's brand new, you know, but I wanted to test it just in case. One sec. Just in case the machining process, the machine shop's missed an issue with the head or the block, the deck. But no, I've got no exhaust gases in the water. So it's not the engine. making pressure in the water system. And then the only other things that could make pressure in the water system are like a faulty matrix, which I've bypassed the matrix. It still seems the same. I have checked all the pipes, you know. There's the only new thing on there is a pipe that goes from the matrix down to the gearbox oil cooler, gearbox oil cooler. But my friend's got the same issue with his Ranger, which is weird, isn't it? He's got the same issue with his now. His is overpressurising and losing water. He's just done 1,300 miles before he's did it. You know, so I haven't managed that. Fuck me, I managed an hour's trip to Birmingham, got back to junction 7. So, no, 2 hours, say 3 hours I managed it before the oil cooler packed up. And then I managed another 2 hours to Leominster and back before I lost all my water. And then I refilled it, managed 10 minutes, found the leak, fixed the leak. And I'll be honest with you, I haven't been back out in it since I fixed the leak. A long distance, you know. I've put a few miles on it, up and down the road, getting up to temperature, seeing where the pressure system is and that. But I fixed the leak and I just don't trust it. I just can't figure out why the water system will be pressurising. Can't find any weak pipes. Radiator's got flow. Yeah, I can't figure out, man. It just doesn't make any sense, you know. If there's anybody out there who can point out what the fuck I'm missing, let me know, because I'm head scratching at the minute. It's doing my head in. Like I said, on a lot. Lights aren't even on. Look, I've only opened it up to piss about with a few tools there. Got to put that sump guard back on. It's not a sump guard, it's a radiator guard. Little goes underneath the front on the Ranger. When I do get back in here, first thing I want to do is put the pump on Lee's van, the fuel pump, and the two CV boot grips. Put that van into my trailer, ready for when I can get it over to be mapped. And then I'll have I think another month or so before the roll cage comes for this. Hopefully by the time that comes, I'll be up to doing physical stuff to a degree where I can weld that in, you know. Yeah, this can be mapped. Get this back to Lee. It's out my workshop. Lee can use it now when the spring comes back now, can't he? Summer's coming, he can use his van for shows and that this year. What else? I brought a temp box for the top of the Ranger. Maybe I was tempting fate with that. Do you know what I mean? Because the Ranger just doesn't want to play ball. It's got brand new everything, brand new engine, brand new water pump, brand new fucking oil coolers, brand new fucking, it's brand new turbo, brand new fucking, what isn't brand new on that Ranger? What isn't brand new? I'm trying to think. Radiator's not brand new, but it's got flow. Do you know what I mean? Why would the radiator just suddenly shit itself? Yeah, I'm head scratching, man. And it's strange, I mean, mate has got the same problem on his Ranger, innit? So I wonder if there's a common issue somewhere. Is there a bleeding method for these water systems that I don't know of? But that don't make sense, because when I did the egg gasket last time, I didn't do a bleeding method. I just fed it up with water and bled it as you usually do, leaving the cap off and the overflow pipe off till it's up to temp, and then put it all back on, you know? Which I've done again with this. I've checked every pipe, but it's all got water. There's water in the matrix, there's water in the coolers, there's water behind the pump, in front of the pump, behind the thermostat, in front of the thermostat. In the engine, in the radiator, there's water everywhere. So it's not like water's not got around the system. So it's drawing in air from somewhere. It must be for the pressure to build up. So, so I just pause it there a sec, because a train went past. I've got a train track over there. Yeah, right, I'm going to leave it there. So I'll do some head scratching and I'll update you how we get on. See you in a bit. Morning, is it morning? Yeah, it's still fucking morning, sorry. Not even 11 o'clock, yeah. Looking a bit tired here, though. Replica's back in here now, ready to be worked on Monday. Van as well, need to change the pump. Got to speak to Rolling Road session, get that sorted. So, I haven't finished tidying up down here yet, but I like things to be nice and tidy, do you know what I mean? I had someone message me about this coolant plug billet rails. I don't sell these because I can't get enough made. to sell them. So I said I'd help the lad out. This is one that come on that car. So I'll post this to him, just to help him out, you know what I mean? If it covers postage, you can have it. But I'm not selling these as yet. The reason I'm not selling these is because I need one for that car. Yes, I've got, I think, how many do they have? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 there. The reason I keep them is because one's got to go on this engine. So that's 2, and that's 3 left. And I keep them for my own builds. So yeah, eventually that'll be going coil and plug again as well. That's K6, so I can convert that to coil and plug. So that'll be 3 gone, and yeah. So I don't sell these at the minute because they can't get enough made, but I might see if I can send one off to Dave. Dave can remake these and I can sell them then, you know what I mean? I like Dave, do you know what I mean? But what I like about Mike, who makes these and makes anything for me, because I came up and had the idea for this, like had the idea for my director head throttle. Where is it? There you go, these director head inlet rails. When Mike makes me stuff, he makes it in bulk, and he only makes it for me. He doesn't then offer it to everybody else, do you know what I mean? He'll tag me. But then when I get Dave to do something, when I had Dave do Dave did me some of these, which I had made years ago. So I got Dave to remake these. Did a group buy, it was 10. But then Dave sells them off his own back, which I don't like. Do you know what I mean? It should be my design, you make them for me, and if anybody wants one, Dave should say, speak to Kev. So I'll have a chat with Dave, because if Dave's going to make these for me, he needs to do what Mike does and says to people, speak to Kev, and not be selling them off his own back. Do you know what I mean? Like he did with those, because it's a bit cheeky, I think, you know what I mean? So I need to speak to Dave about that. So the only way I'll get more of these made is if they're sold through me and not through the people who make them. Because, do you know what I mean? It's my idea, my design and stuff like that. Yeah, so I've had a good tidy up though. I've got to get rid of some stuff out of here. There's my old Ranger engine. Fucking loads of auxiliary parts for the Ranger. All these 2 boxes are off this engine that came. This is my old engine, off the engine that came, so it was a complete engine. There's no cylinder head on here at the minute because I let my mate have the cylinder head off here because his was fucked, but he's replacing it with one. He's got to give me this any day. He's going to bring it back, so this will be rebuilt. So having a good tidy up though. Don't know if people forget that motorbike is for that go-kart one day. That's got to come out. That Mark II Escort's got to come out there now. It's got to be pulled over to here. Got to drop the rear axle off, get it on that frame that's over there. Start pissing them out. So it's metal work time. So we've got metal work, but that'll be out of the way because the van needs to come out of there because the van's going to Gareth's some point this month or next month. I'm not sure when. And Gareth are doing the metal work on that because, like I said before, I ain't got time to do everything, you know. Yeah. The pull-up reverse thing on my gear stick, it broke. I've been on it. Alan Fraser sent me a link to someone who's selling them on eBay. So I brought one. It should be here today. So I might shove that on. Yeah, I might stick that on. But yeah, just again, waiting for some floor degreaser to come because it's still a bit slippy, all the oil and that's been down. So I need to mop it again. But this is what we'll get cracking on Monday. This motor. I know people have seen the rust on it and gone, fucking hell, Kev, you got it well cut out. Yeah, I have, but the thing is, you used to be able to buy A-posts and A-pillars. You can't anymore, so I've got mint 4-door out there with the same A-posts and pillars. I'm going to have to cut off that. Like I said, got loads to do. Floor pans, make some tubs up at the back. Shit like this, look. So we'll go through and we'll cut all the rust out before we start putting anything in. Get everything out before we put stuff in. We've got 2 brand new floor pans for this down there underneath that COSWORTHS kit. Yeah, there's an F2 kit there, which I think now is designated for another F2 build that's coming. I've got to pick up in a couple of weeks. So yeah, I've got to go to the Midlands and pick up an Escort. It's going to be F2. Yeah, man. Bloody on. bloody know, just trying to get it tidy, you know, because over Christmas, man, fucking hell, it just became a shithole in here, man. But not doing anything in here this weekend because I'm going away for a couple of days with some friends, so yeah. Right, see you in a bit. A quick addition, I've got some rails here. Made a new Facebook friend. He owns a Ranger. Now the canopy there on the back of my Ranger, the bars that came with it, there's a scrap one over there. One was really bent, one was minced, so I got some more, 2 more, off a lad who's built a Ranger. He's lowered his, he's got it on hydraulics, so it goes up and down, I believe. But he didn't want roof bars, so I brought 2 roof bars off him that are mint. So I've got 3 now. I'm going to put all 3 of them on that back canopy, but I thought, oh, I'll be able to put my roof tent on the back canopy. Like, you can't, roof tent's got to go on there, because there's a weight restriction on that canopy I didn't know of, which I found out. So yeah, the roof box will be going on the front. But it doesn't matter, because what I'm going to do before these go on, because the other ones have been painted black for the front, I'm going to get them painted black. So I'm going to pop these down to James Details, and he's going to paint them black for me, because they're not the same as the other ones. The other ones have got no rubber in, like complete metal. So I'll get Jay to paint some black to match those, like just little touches in here. Yeah, and then I've got some roof bars to go on there, to put the roof tent onto, so it should all work out, I think. I'll let you know, man. Got to put it on there yet. It's not going to be a 5-minute job, is it? Just chucking that up there. Look. Loads of shit out here. A box of bonfire shit and some scrap batteries, and got to have a good tidy up. Good tidy up. That's got to go to scrap. Unless anybody wants to buy you. You know what I mean? Fucking 1.8 diesel engine with a gearbox, on a subframe, all auxiliaries. You can take the fucking thing. I think it needs a gasket, that one. I think there's another one somewhere. There's an engine in that one, in bits, needs a gasket. That one's the Mondeo one that's going to go in that one. Yeah. Yeah, lovely shit. See you in a bit. Morning. I can't remember last time I had my camera up, to be honest with you. We've got a storm today. Weather is shocking, so I keep having to go out and check the trees and stuff. Also having a bit of more of a tidy up at the moment. What time is it? Okay, 20 to 11. Jason, who owns this, he's coming over about midday, bringing some stuff over for me. He's got some seals and some rust prevention stuff to go behind the metalwork that I'll be cutting off. Obviously, before I weld new outer skin on, because to give you an example, like this is an outer skin. Need to clean all this up before I weld a new outer skin on off the 4-door. And the weather's shocking, so I can't be cutting anything off the 4-door at the minute. I don't want to chop this up in here. I want to chop it up just outside that door there. But the weather's bad. Weather's bad. You see things like this. You see the gap there? Look. Only a gap there because that's an inner skin, and the outer skin's supposed to butt up against that. I'll show you on the other side. See the outer skin there? And it's not even welded. That's seam sealer down there. So the weld on an outer skin is butt welded under there and a bit up here. The seam sealer there. So, but I will run a weld on it anyway. Clean that off. Couple of stitch welds on. But anyway, that's that. I can't touch that again. Weather's shocking. Move this over here because I'm cleaning. Got to have a tidy up. What I want to do, I want to put all these bits back in there, so I need to pull this out. So I've got some more floor space. It's just having a mop up, like. Yeah, tidying up. Got to get this out of here. It's my camping stuff that I've been buying for the Ranger. Because this year, when it gets like spring, summer, the sun's out, so I want to have everything ready for the Ranger. Roof bars for the back are with Jason. Got a couple of another roof bars there to hopefully clear the LED I've got on the roof. So because the weather's shocking and I can't do much on that, I don't even want to put that outside because the weather's shocking, to get the pump out there. And I spoke to Lee. Gonna have to hold off on this till next month now. Lee wants to wait a bit. So I might start pissing about with an engine there for Lucia too. Monday next week I've got another car coming of my own. Don't ask, I've ended up with another car. It's not something I've owned in years actually, but I've done a deal, so I've ended up with another car. So this might end up in there because I've got a spare engine here. This is the one I took out of Lee's van. This was the one I lent to Lee because I knew I was putting him a Ford's engine in. So it's a standard engine, but it's got 285 cams in it, Piper cams. Got Genvi replica throttle bodies, so you've got your original Genvi linkage. But these are like your Alibaba specials. They're exactly the same. Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure what injectors are on there. Yeah, I think they're 48s. I have to take these off check because if they're 45s, I've got some. Have a look. Excuse the messy shelves. They are 45. Check these. I've got these. Yeah, they look about the same, don't they? So I might put these on there. My mate Paul did these for me years ago. Paul who done the carbon fibre for the rear bumper on the Maxi that I haven't fitted yet. He gave me these years ago. Never got around to using them, so I might put them on there. Pretty much the same size as well, aren't they? They look good on there, them. Yeah. Fit some carbon trumpets on there. They look nice. Black bodies, carbon trumpets. Yeah, we should sort that out. And then what I might do is, because obviously I've got looking for stuff to do inside the workshop, is get this chopped up, remove the throttle bodies off my Maxi and start mocking that up, and I can pop that down to Jay to squeeze it back together. Yeah. I was pissing about with this manual wing mirror. I'm trying to find a way of putting this into those WRCs because the way I've done it I don't like, so I'm taking them back off and figure out how to get that in there. We'll do it, I'll figure it out. Yeah, so fucking upside down, cleaning. Get it nice and tidy in here, man. I'll tackle these shelves next, I think. Shelves need a good tidy up, like. Oh, see you in a bit. Pissing about with these manual mirror controls, look. So I've managed to strip it down, ripped it apart, and I'm tiger sealing. This is just a spacer, but I'm tiger sealing the adjustable bit into there. Hopefully this will work, man. Looks essential enough. So when that's dry, I can then tiger seal that bottom mirror onto that. And hopefully it'll be adjustable, like. Hopefully, we'll see. I'll give it a go. So I'll wait till tomorrow for that to dry now. I've been out outside, you know, Lee's GTI. Yesterday, plugged it into the laptop yesterday. I got it turning over. There was no fuel in it, so I banged some fuel in it. It wants to start, but it's not. Looking at it, timing's out. There's some markings on his cam pulleys, but the cam pulleys are verniers, so they're adjustable. So, but the timing marks that are on it, wow, they're only Tipex marks. There's no timing marks. So I need to get the cam cover off, put a timing tool in there. Well, I won't be able to put a time. I'll set the cam back to standard because it looks like it's 3 degree advanced. So for now, I'll put a mark on there, set it back to standard so I can get the timing done. Start it up on standard timing, hopefully. If that means I'll advance the cam again 3 degree. But that's outside on Lee's red GTI. But as I told you, there's a storm today. An absolute storm pissing down. So I can't do that outside today. It's pissing down. And obviously I can't get it inside because we're full. There will be, I've got to try and sort all this out, moving some stuff around. Had a good mop up, look. We've got some boxes there, two boxes full of Ranger engine parts and a Ranger engine. I need to get that down to my parts shed. Tidy up here because there's a car on Monday I need to come into here. It will take up this, it won't take up much space, but it will take up some space here. The car that's coming Monday. Yeah. Hopefully it won't be here long. I just need to get an engine in it, running, and sell it on. Spoke to Gareth. Gareth's having that in a frit for about 3 weeks. He's got a new workshop, so we're getting that ready. So I need to take the brakes off it, so it rolls. Yeah, loads to do. Right, see you in a bit. Morning. Oh, we've got a drier day. So pissing about outside at the minute. Come to have a look at Lee's engine. I've done the cam cover off. If you look at that timing, it's miles off. So hopefully it hasn't bent any valves. So if you look at this, look, the exhaust cam is opening same time as the inlet cam. So you got it 180 out really, I think. So we need to get the crank at TDC and set these cams back up. That's been advanced 3 degrees, that cam, so it's not like we can use a cam timing tool in there anyway. But we'll get it closest. Well, I'll set it back up to standard timing on there. I'll mark it where the 3 degrees, and then I'll put it back to where the 3 degrees after. So I'll time it up standard and then adjust the vernier after. So yeah, all we've got to do, it's all in an awkward place at the minute. Need to put a jack under there, lift it up, get the wheel off so I can access the bottom pulley, get it to TDC, set the timing. We'll try and do that today because the weather's nice. Yeah, I don't know, fingers crossed. Well, a little bit of drama. Ball scope camera, not mine, my battery's flat, that's my mate Liam's. So taking the spark plugs out, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof, look at that. But as I was lifting that out, it fell apart. You see that? That off of there. That fell down into the bore. Look at that. Well, anyway, that fell into the bore. One sec. There we go. Just resting back on that. Fell into the bore. There was loads of shards, but you can't fucking see them bastards. So yeah, all fell in the bore. But I've got a bore scope and had a fish around with this little thing and got it out. So the spark plug's fucked. I was lucky. The bore, I put the bore scope down there. I can't see any more shit down there. So hopefully the rest of that shit just fell out. But if you look, all I've done, I haven't got timing tools out yet. All I've done is push this down onto the piston lock, just to roughly show me my TDC. That was all the way in low. Right. TDC, BDC. So that's TDC on number 1. And then if you look at these, well, if that's, looks like it's been retarded. I don't know why you'd want to advance it. I don't know who set the timing up on that. But look at that. Let's have a look. So that's all the way closed. It's all the way closed as well. So the cam's moles out. So I don't know what's going on with the vernier pulleys. I don't know what's going on with the timing on the verniers. If they've been mixed up or I just don't know. So I'm going to put it back to standard timing. I'll mark the 3 degree on that inlet cam, but it looks like it's been retarded 3 degree looking at that. Unless you want to remove overlap for boost, which is obviously NA. I don't know what it's been retarded. You generally advance the inlet cam. Yeah. So there's timings all over the shop though. So I'll get my timing tools and we'll get that crank so it's TDC. It's been a while since fucked with a Z-Tech, but we'll sort it. Well, I'm sat in the back of Jason's van. Not the best place to be working on a car when I've got a workshop, but needs must because it don't move. Look at the mud. Yeah, I've gone to replace spark plugs and I've looked at the old ones, and number 1 spark plug thread has stripped on its way out, so that's probably why it broke the porcelain coming out. Yeah, so that's stripped. I'm not one for helicoil in situ, man. So unless I can find someone who's happy to come and helicoil that in situ, the head's coming off. Sun's out, motorbikes are out, so cam belt's back off. I did do the timing before I realised that that thread's fucked. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, there sounds, but the thread's fucked in that one. So, to be honest, it's a good job I'm going backwards on myself to strip it, because look at this. I'll see it a bit better. Loose. Yeah, so cam carriers are loose. So that would have fucked the cam up. Yeah, so got to take the head off, sadly, all because of a fucking spark plug thread. I'll look into tapping an LED coil in situ, but I've never done it. Easy, just set the fucking head off in it. Set of head bolts, head gasket, quick LED coil in there. Job done, I'd say. New set of spark plugs, and we get it running. We'll get it running. So, yeah, bear with me. Here we go. You know, it's like when you walk away from a job and walk back, and it's 5 minutes thinking. But I managed to rescue the thread. It's M14 by 1.5, so I run a tap through it. I've rescued the thread for that spark plug. So reset the timing. So timing's correct now. I know we've got fuel pressure. This thing's hanging around loose. So we got, well, it goes up to a lot higher than that when it's cranking. So we've got fuel pressure. Pushing that one into fire. So I need to check if we've got spark, and I need to check if we've got fuel. Well, I was going to say fuel because I can't smell any fuel, so I don't know if these injectors are firing. I can't smell any fuel, you know. So the crank position sensor, I think, if it's not firing, we got the right timing. I had to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's MSD call pack, you see, so timing's on the 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I had to double check against my RS2000 because I got it wrong on the Fiesta, because the Z-Tech timing is usually 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that, but the MSD is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so the timing's right on the spark plug leads. Got plugs in there. Maybe we need a new set of plugs. Plugs look shit. So I'll get a new set of plugs, but I need to check if we've got fuel, which is kind of hard to do when you're on your own, because it's hard to look over at the annoyed light and check if we've got spark. Again, on my own, it's a pain in the arse. I might phone my son, see if he'll come up here and watch it for a minute. Let's just turn it over. Timing's there. She's got fuel. She's priming. So, this is hanging down here. I don't know why, but that was out before. So, which doesn't even, it's not even trying to spark it now. Yeah, we've got nothing at the minute. Yeah, tank's on red, but it's not because I've put a fucking load in there. Unless it's fucking leaking out. I don't know. Because the gauge did move when I filled it up. So I don't know if that tank's got, without sounding fucking stupid, has that tank got a fucking hole in it? The gauge ain't moving now. Has it got fuel pressure? So here it's priming. So yeah, it's priming. There's 2 bar there, so must be some fuel in there. Must be something in there. And the fucking mud is doing me head in. Look at that mud. Oh, see you in a bit. Morning. Oh, it's Monday. My plans are gone to shit because I've had a tree fall down, so I've got to sort that. Tractor's coming in it. But I thought a couple of birds, one's down because the tractor's coming. I need this moved because I need to get these doors open. Obviously it's no front end on it, so I'm going to get the tractor to move it up beyond the red Escort there, and then all this area will be clean. This fucking scrap engine and shit needs, I'll get the tractor to lift this up and dump it behind as well. So I'm going to clear up outside the front of me unit. So the fucking rat, it's obviously winter, you know what it's like here in winter, absolutely horrific. So this year I'm going to put something down here because it does my fucking head in. Right, let's get shit moving. The reason I've got to get that moving is because I've got a car coming today. I need to get this down to the engine workshop with these boxes, make some room here, because I've got another car coming today. It's got to go here indoors. It's only a quick turnaround car. I'm going to get it running. I think I'm going to bring it indoors anyway. But I need to bring that Escort over to here. I need to get that van out, that Escort in there, the van there, ready for when the van goes to Gareth's. Yeah, well, see you in a bit. Well, there we go, can stay there for a minute. It's pretty much weather tight other than the sliding perspex windows, but I've ended up with a Fiesta, another Fiesta race car. I've done a deal. Yeah, I've ended up with that. So, I don't know what to do with it at the minute. 100%. It's oh, there's my Super Allegras, 18 Cepha. Gonna put them on Jason's once he's had them powder coated. Yeah, full T45 roll cage. It's absolutely fucking light as anything, this car. Pretty shocked how light it is, man. Literally, it fucking no weight to it, like. So yeah. Little Fiesta. This one's already competed in the past in classic touring car, look. So there's no engine in there. So get the bonnet off in a bit, show the bay, but it's white underneath. It's absolutely mint. So a little Mark II Fiesta shell. The reason that's parked there because the van is sold. So Jason's been down to collect. Well, he's delivered that Fiesta for me because the other Fiesta was collected from Jason's house. He's going to take this one back with him, but he's just gone down to JM Details to see Jay to pick up his Mark IV RS Turbo, which is going to live in here for a few days because he's dropping that van off to the new owner today. So, oh yeah, I've had a tidy up. I told you earlier I was tidying up, so I've had to move around now. I used the tractor when we sorted the tree out to move this car from down there up to here. So just having a tidy up at the minute. So I've got to take those 18s off. Comps will be going on there, and then I get those 18s tyres put on those white wheels in the Fiesta, and then 18-inch Super Allegras will be going on there. Yeah, so they're 18s on my van. Look, 18-inch comps. I think 18s look better than 17s. Look, 17s look a bit lost. So yeah, still got to tidy up this corner. I've moved the engine over. That's the Mondeo engine for that white van. So yeah, now the door's wrapped up after this COSWORTHS replica. So yeah, I've got to have a tidy up. I've been having a tidy up though. So we're getting somewhere, man. Jason will be back in a bit with the RS Turbo. I've just been to get a load of wall sack, a cup of tea. See you in a bit. Fucking hailstorm. Can you believe it? So, you can see it. Fucking hailstorm. Pissing it down, hailstorm. I was outside. Just had to bring it back in because I was working on this. So, carried on stripping this rear quarter today, ready for this to go on properly. Obviously get ready for where I need to put my tub in and my new corner piece. Then, excuse the mess on the floor, I'm going to tidy up all these parts, at least for 2 parts that go back in there. Got a little quick shower, man. Stopped as quick as it started. Just dripping a bit now. Fuck you know. I've started taking all the rusty outer skin off. There you go. On the A pillar, all the way down A post, look. So, thing is, we've got rusty inner sill there, as well as outer, and the outer wasn't even welded on, so just got rid of it. We've got new outers, look, put on. So we'll tidy that up with a new one. And the outer skin, obviously I'll be taking off the mint. I've got mint 4-door, so I'll cut all the good stuff off the 4-door, de-pick it, and then put it on there where it's needed. You see the outer skin's gone totally, so I've took the outer skin from above the hinges. So when I run a weld on, I'll be able to linish it back and hide it in the hinge weld really. Outer skin's goes in there and over there, look. So welding there will be A post and A pillar. Get post coming up the pillar, front sill. Then there's a bit of the inner flitch where basically the flitch that goes over to hold the front wing on. That was rotten away, so we'll take that off the 4-door as well. There's no pinch joint across there from the floor to the sill. There isn't one. It's boxed in for some reason onto the floor, which is weird. But I got 2 new floor panels going in, so that would sorted off the 4-door, new metal there, new metal in the floors. We'll have a bit of new metal sill there, up to the tub and over. Then this quarter's rotten in the corner, look, so we'll put new cornering out the 4-door. Then we're okay across the back here. I haven't looked at the legs yet. Got to go dig in to look at the chassis legs, but we've got another corner there that needs doing. As long as that corner up, both gone. And I haven't took this quarter panel off yet, but this side looks the best side. So it's got surface rust there, look, doesn't need any skin. Should be able to get away with saving that. Yeah, should get away with saving that. That's just, you know, your trim pot for the rubber. So we'll get a new one of them on there. Clean that up. Yeah, should be solid all the way up. A bit more surface rust there. Yeah, the inner one wasn't too bad on this one. Just it's tidying up. That's what's missing off the driver's side, that top piece. We'll tidy that up. Again, front sill hasn't been welded on. Fuck knows why. Weird, look. Weird as fuck. So cut that off and tidy this up. We'll have to get on there and have a look and see what it's like under that rear quarter panel. Yeah, when you talk it out and talk your way through to do this, it doesn't sound too bad, does it? But it is, because obviously getting the new metal, you can't, but you used to be able to buy brand new A panels and posts, so obviously then we could get 2 outer skins delivered, cut them into shape that we want, put them on, job done. You can't get them anywhere. No one's got them in stock, so got to de-pick them off the 4-door. So thankfully A post and pillar on the 4-door is exactly the same, boot floor's the same. Yeah, so the parts we need are on a mint 4-door we got out there under a cover. But look, it's stopped now. Look at that, look. It's not even showering now. Look. Oh, it's showering a bit. A fucking hailstorm. Actually, I don't want to be doing this outside in the pissing rain, but I don't want to do it indoors either. So I've got to make the most of the dry stages that we got, which is frustrating at the minute. We had a few. It's been a nightmare today. It's like April showers early. It's January, February, March. Yeah, we've fucking got over a month away from April. We've got, so that might mean we get a good summer. Let's hope we get a good summer. See you in a bit. I don't know if I showed you these. The wing mirrors are back in. Oosh. Then we have adjustable. I don't know how good they're going to be, do you know what I mean? But they do adjust. They're just better than that. It's just, you know, after I put the bolt the adjusters back in there, the wires are not brilliantly free, like, but they do adjust. There's one over there as well. So I'll be able to see something, do you know what I mean? It's better than nothing, can it? Now we're just waiting for a roll cage to turn up. There's no point doing anything else. Yeah, I've got to weld that cage plate, tank plate in. But there really is no point starting to weld on it if I've got shitloads of welding to do, so I need to get the roll cage here. So I've messaged, sent an email yesterday to Custom Cages, because they came and 3D printed it like a month ago. And I've heard fuck all, like. So they're not the best at communicating, Custom Cages, like. Yeah, get a cage in it, we can do a track day, can't we? Yeah, see you in a bit. Morning, afternoon now, where are we? Yeah, afternoon. Right. Complete Classic Car Wiring Solutions. Come up in the truck. Brought a load of stuff off Paul. Right, Paul. There you go. I'll go through later what I brought. But whilst I was here,
he's just come buying some bits off me.
Paul's decided to stick a map on my truck. So he had to send the map back and get it. Don't need a pedal, Paul. There you go. In the past. She's put the bits back in it. Oh, good. Right, okay. New map on there. See you in a bit. The big truck's done me well today. I'm proud. Took me up north. I can't exactly remember where. It was where Retro Wiring Services, Paul is. Yeah, more running in, more's done. The only thing I've got is I got an air leak in my matrix thing, because when the truck goes slightly up a gradient, the matrix goes cold. Other than that, the engine's warm. It's done 800 and something miles now. Yeah, going up an hill, my matrix started to go cold, so I don't know if I've got air lock, so I'm going to have to try and bleed it and pump some water around. Yeah, I'll show you why I went up north. One sec. Parts buying. He ended up chucking a load of stuff in his eyes, like fuel rails and inlet, core pack cover, some shit there. Shouldn't have took it really, because it's going to pile in my parts workshop again, so that'll go down into the parts shop with a million other things like it. But this is why I went to Paul's. There's a cylinder head there, done by ALD. I used to use ALD, but he's got very busy, and yeah, whatever. Don't use him anymore. So this was done by ALD for Paul. Paul's going to build a 2.3. So this is put and polished 2 litre head, but some big boy 300 cams in it. So look at the size of that overlap. A low one there. So yeah, so we got a nice 2 litre head, some RP rod bolts. We've got some brand new buckets, Ford buckets, look. And then we've got some solid lifter shims to go on top of the valves. So these just need shimming. I think it's 10,000 and 12,000 exhaust usually. Some brand new buckets here. Look at that. Brand spanking new bucket. I don't know if we managed to get hold of them, but you ain't getting them anymore, are you? Ford aren't going to supply those. There's your part number. I don't know if they're still available. I doubt it. But these are sit on the top of the valve, these do, and then they go inside the bucket, and that creates a solid lifter. Shim those for the cams. I think 300s are like 10 to 12 thou on a 300 lift cam. Oh, some ECUs as well. One of them was already mine. There's a full one there. There's 2, what were they called? That's my full one. There's 2 1AGB ones there. There you go. The Mark 5 looms. So that Mark 5 ECUs there. So I've got 3 Mark 5 ECUs there. Basically, I need some looms. I need some Mark 5 engine bay looms and Mark 5 ECU looms. If anybody's got some, it'd be great. Minimum I need is 2. There's the bits I chopped out. I don't know if I showed you the inlet. I dropped it off at JM anyway. I can't remember what I filmed this week. I've been trying to compile some stuff for you. I know people are missing the videos because I've had some time off, so yeah, I'm trying to get some videos done again. But what I've got to do, I've got to take the throttle bodies off this, and then, oh, where is it? Oh, it's like bolted on there. I've got some new trumpets coming, shorter ones off Ike Engineering, some 50mm ones, but they've got a nice flared ends on. That allows you forced induction for NA. When I say forced induction, it forces the air over the trumpet for NA. So there is a forced induction on NA, but not like you think. It pulls, so it pulls the air in better. That cut straight edge works, but not very well. So, and I'll have a perfect amount of room inside my airbox. Yeah. So I think I'll probably get the trumpets next week, as well as getting the airbox back off Jay next week. So what I'll try and do between now and then is get the base plates for the airbox machined out onto the throttle bodies, bolted on, ready, with the trumpets on, ready for the airbox to go on over the top. I can't wait for that. I don't know if I mentioned custom cages, 7 cages are ready in another 2-3 weeks. So yeah, get that in and boy, some good weather then. We got some good weather, get it on a track day, man. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I don't know what I filmed this week, man. I'll have to put something together and see if it's worth posting. So I'm going to leave it there, man. Right, see you later. Morning. It's Monday morning. I've been cracking on. No, I didn't get a video up over the weekend. My bad. I've just been yeah, I spent a weekend doing shit that wasn't car related, so I just didn't get to the videos, man. But I will. I've been back on leads this morning for the last couple of hours. Troubleshooting, fault finding, doing more than nothing at the minute. We've got no power to the injectors, so it's not even firing. I need to check if we've got power to the cool pack, but with a electric tester, you know me. Let's take that off a sec. So I changed the, where is it? Current position sensor. That was the one that was in it. I put a good one in that I know was working. We've still got no power, so it wasn't that. The wiring to this ECU is suspect as fuck, man. We've got a relay here to the cool pack live going up to here. Yeah, generally if the cool pack's not live, it won't fire from the OMX 600 ECU. So basically, I don't know if that relay's fucked. I haven't got a relay tester, so when Piers come put this on the laptop, he said everything was reading that it was working, and all I've done since then is reset the timing because the exhaust cam was 160 degree out. So obviously you can get away with that because it just means the cams are opening and closing pretty much the same time, so you won't bend any valves or anything like that. Yeah, so I've messaged Pierce this morning, see if we come back over with the laptop and electric tester, check all this, because Pierce does all my wiring, doesn't he? I fucking hate wiring, man. Yeah, so see if Pierce can come over, have a look at this wiring. I suspect the reason we're not getting any live, you see, is something to do with this horrific rat's nest of, it's a shame because the lad who owns this car, Lee, he paid good money to have this installed, and who puts a fucking ECU in an engine bay to start with? You know, it's not a race car. You know, I know you have fucking from factory people do it, but I don't, you know. Even from factory on the say the Focus STs, it's here and it's got a cover on, and to me it's like, fuck, why? Why have you got an ECU in an engine bay? I don't know why people do it, man. I don't know what factory does it, I don't know why people do it, but it's in there, so the wiring's been cut that short, so we can't move it. Just got to stay there, do you know what I mean? It's not like we can tuck it out of the way anyway. So just needs to fault find really, make sure everything's reading off the ECU, because if she gets fuel and spark, she should fire up. She's got fresh fuel in there. So, alright, let's see if we can get Pierce over here, plug this laptop back in. So I'm gonna have a crack about on the replica again this morning. I could do with the boot lid really. I've got the old boot lid. Line up these rear arches. So anyway, I'm going to keep cutting some rust out of it. See you in a bit. Postman's just been. Look at them. How much better are them? Trumpets. So there's the old one. There's the new one. Bit shorter, but I want that for the little tiny bit shorter for the enclosed box I've got going on there, like so. 4 new trumpets from Ike Motorsport, is it Ike Engineering? I'm going to see if we'll do any 52s, because I could do with a nice new set for the 52s. So I need to get trumpets off that at some point today, but I'm covered in fucking fiberglass because, yeah, started on this rear quarter. Still haven't finished stripping this car, have I? So taking that rear quarter off, look, and it's unbelievable, man. Like, whoever put this together, done it in a way that they didn't give a fuck, because no one will see that. They're thinking to themselves, well, look, they've cut that, so it's cut down there, and they've put the new sill up behind it and just flapped it back like nothing was welded, but the sill has been welded across this doorstep, which is like, you've done more than half the job really, so why not finish the end cap of the sill and the sill properly in here, like, look at that. Most of that's got to come off anyway, but we do need a step here for the body kit to bond to, so I'm trying to see what's left of salvageable in there, like. But yeah, there's loads of rubber and tiger seal in there and stuff, so I'll start cutting it in a bit. But yeah, that's took some getting off. More rust found down there under the kit, like. Yeah, we get cutting it to where we need it to be cut in a bit. See how much, see what extra work it gives us. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to brace up this, ready for when the floor pans get cut out as well. So it's all I'm doing at the minute is cutting, getting rid of the rust, finding out where rust is and removing rust. and then we'll start to replace and repair. But to start with, you've got to remove all the shit, which is, yeah, a ball ache. Long job. It's gonna be. Still at it. I've been going between a couple of jobs today, so been working on this side. Lots of shit removed. The original corner is machined, linished right back now, so that should, without a boot lid I don't know, but that should be in pretty much the location I want it. See how close it brings the front then, look. See, linish that down. So, I haven't taken the end of this corner off yet, because that's got to move back in. See the gap? Got to move that back in. See, there's no gap there. There's a very smaller gap. That look. Much smaller gap. So you want the end of them quarters to be where the end of the boot lid is. See, I've been doing that. And then this has fried my head today. So I tried everything. So I've pulled the loom out. I don't know who made that loom, but yeah, there's no labels on it, so fuck knows what goes to what. And then they've hardwired, obviously, I'm guessing, temperature gauge and rev counter in, hardwired those. So for some reason as well, the cool pack loom that was on here, I didn't realise, is the Ford one. That was on there. So the Ford cool pack loom on there. But look, wired into the Omex. Why is the Ford cool pack loom wired into a standalone? Or is that for the revs? You know what I mean? So that's where it picks up the revs on this. I don't know. We'll find out. That's not right in my head. Why would you be using that when there's a Z-Tech cool pack plug on a standalone ECU loom? Makes no sense. So what I've done, unplugged it as much as I can because it's obviously soldered in there. Now I'm going to message Pierce and ask him to get the pin out diagram for it, bring the pin out diagram for it, round for it, and then just continuity test the pins on here to the plugs, make sure everything's get all fresh labels on everything. We'll put it back on and then see where we're at. I need to continuity test every wire to make sure it's going to the right pin. So yeah, Pierce will have a pin out for that. So, and then we'll start, because it ain't working as it is. It's pretty fucked. So yeah, bear with me. Oh, okay, I'm gonna leave it there for today. I've been pissing about with these to finish off my day. My new trumpets though. That's where I've moved me kickers to, and that base plate will go on there. Trumpets will be inside the new induction box. So that's me for today. So yeah, sizing up the rear quarter panel on there. We're getting somewhere. Oh yeah, when I went to Paul's, I picked that up as well. One of my original MRM Speed Shop director head inlets, brand new, unused. Yeah, so got a few of them now, I think. Yeah, there's one on there though, spare one there. I got a used one here, another one, used, but you're good, Nick. So yeah, I picked that up because I can't get these produced anymore, so it's good to have them. So I've got 2 spares for myself, won't be selling them. Yeah, right, see you in a bit. Yeah, fucking something else. Every time I come up to a slightest hill in this truck, the heat has been blowing freezing, man. So I've had it parked here. I've been out this morning. I've parked it here on a hill. When I got back, it's hot. Slowly released the cap to get the pressure out. Took the heater matrix pipe off, kept topping up the system, and literally revved the shit out of it. And the heater's blowing hot now on a hill. It took me out. It's taken me half an hour topping it up, with antifreeze and blowing this, is just getting air out of the system. Absolute bastard. But what I've noticed when it's parked here, I've got a fucking oil leak. It's pissed out somewhere. It looks worse than it is. Oil leaks always do. But yeah, fucking a brand new engine. Do you know what I mean? Maybe some gasket sealant hasn't set somewhere on the sump gasket or somewhere, man. But I've got a fucking oil leak to sort out. But I'll just fucking keep on it and topping it up for now, because I've just, do you know what? fucking don't want it back on the ramp yet, and I might just give it somebody else to do, man. I might give it Scott or Liam or someone to sort out some gasket or something, because fucking hell. Do you know? But hopefully I've got a tow with it tomorrow. So yeah, I got Jason's Mark IV in the back of there at the minute. I'm gonna drop that to Jason's house, and I'm picking up another car. Not sure why I've done the deal with the other car. Well, I had an idea, but not sure if the other lad's going to go for it. My mate who's building that replica got an idea, but if he doesn't, I'll flog it on. I'll sell it on. I've got to fucking sell that on yet as well. So I just shit to move on. See you in a bit. Well, today didn't go as planned. Yeah, this is a regular occurrence, isn't it? But not like this. Look. Injectors are out because she fucking hydro locked on water. Water pressurised earlier when I was towing, come back, and she's fucking something. I think the block's cracked, because I can literally, when you turn the key off with the injectors out, I come back, I can hear the water pouring into the engine. I can hear it pouring in. I'm draining all the water out the car now to try and get the injectors back in, because I've been turning it over. When I'll insert the video of me turning it over with the water in, but now it's just, yeah, no water coming out the bores now. But the bores, just as much as I clean the bores out of water, 60 seconds later the bores were full of water again. So it's you can hear it pouring in. So I have heads cracked, blocks cracked, something somewhere's failed. So these engines are fucking chocolate. They really are chocolate. You know, when you over-engineer something, you know, I've taken away everything that fails on these engines. There's no EGR cooler, there's no EGR, there's no DPF, there's no bad injectors. Everything has been removed that can fail on these engines. And guess what? The engine's failed. 1,000 miles in, 1,000 miles into running this engine. Exactly, and it's failed. Block cracked, head cracked, I don't know. Something bad. You can hear the engine, you can hear the water pouring into the piston, into the bores. How that's trickling out there now from underneath, you can hear it trickling into the bore. So I'm emptying the water system, put the injector back in, just see if I can drive it to move it from where it's fucking parked. If not, I'll have to tow it. Yeah. It's proper shit the bed. So I love the truck. I'm going to keep the truck, but I'm going to get rid of that engine. We're not keeping the Ford engine. Yeah, I've decided we're going to go down another engine route. Just not this fucking thing, because this is how can you the money I spent on this engine, you know, it's had the gearbox, keeping the gearbox and the torque converter in there, because you can get conversion plates. So do we go petrol V8, do we go diesel 330? I think it'd be, if we can keep it diesel, it'd be better. Yeah, high powered BMW diesel, I think. I'm absolutely pissed off and fed up with this Ford chocolate shit. Not spending any more money on a Ford engine. See you in a bit. Morning. This shitty water will give you an idea what I've been up to. Washing the car. Dave's back. I think you'll all know I sold Dave to a friend, but the friend really needed 7 seats because he's got a few too many kids. So he offered it me back. So I brought Dave back. Shouldn't have got rid of Dave really. I brought Dave back because the fucking Ranger, innit? Shit itself. I'll show you. Yesterday I was towing that. I was going to drop a car off that's in it and collect another car. And he made it like 20 mile away. And then the water system pressurised on this. Engine didn't get hot, but the water system pressurised. I was like, what's going on? Yeah. I think I'll insert a video, unless I've already showed you bits from yesterday. Yesterday was a long day, man. But it hydro lock, I could hear it hydro locking a bit. It didn't hydro lock completely, but it was getting harder and harder to turn over, and you could tell You got on here for engines, you can tell, look. So I took the injectors out, turned it over and spraying water out. And there was water still in the system. And it's that bad, I could hear the water trickling back into the bores. So I'm guessing block's cracked, man. Because it was literally, you could hear it like a stream pouring back in. So I've emptied the system, put the injectors back in and got it running. So she's running now with no water. There's no water in here. First start today, so look. She did yesterday. 1 second. She don't want to, but she will. I'll bump back on it, I think. Nah, not today. I got it running yesterday. I reckon she'll go with a jump pack on it. But the compression's that low. It's lost all compression, God knows where. I'm guessing just a cracked block on her. So, I love the look of this truck. I love how it drives, love how it performs, do you know what I mean? But what I don't like is this fucking engine. I've poured some money into this engine. Obviously it's got brand new turbo, brand new injectors, overboard it +5, brand new everything, do you know what I mean? Brand new bottom end, top end, everything was brand new. And it's shit itself. So, at the moment I'm tempted to take the cylinder head off here in situ to have a look, see what actually has happened. But you know, the engine in that, apparently there's lots of, I've joined a few forums now, there's lots of those engines being converted to go in here, so you can buy the conversion plate for the box and shove a 330 diesel in there. Makes more power, more torque, supposed to be the bollocks, so keeps the 4-wheel drive, does everything. It's just that it's 330D, or if I can get a 535D, 3.5 litre twin turbo pre-LCI, because I'll have a look, see if I can get one of them. Well, yeah, so I'm going to sit there for now and doze back to do towing duties. I'll bang this on someone later when I'm back, because it's not going to be moving for a while, man. Not a while indeed. Right, see you in a bit. Ooh, look at that. It's not bolted in yet, but I've made my clearance. Wipe motor room as well. So we've got clearance in there, so that's just sat on there at the minute on top of the trumpets. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Get that, a nice work by Jay as well. This is the metal I cut out. Bit of the bulkhead, look. Modified my wiper motor into that, because still got 3 bolt fixings, one there, one there, and one there, so it should be sound. A few bits of metal removed, look. So yeah, I'm gonna fix it up in a minute, but first I've got to go outside and out Pierce. I'll show you. My man Pierce is here. He's just been through this whole Omex loom, got the pin outs correctly, labelled it all up, just plugging it back in for me. But got the jack out because I pulled the dipstick on it a minute ago, and it's like double the amount of oil that's supposed to be in it. So I'm going to drain the oil, pour it back in, and see how many litres are in it, and see if it's got the correct, because it's a 2 litre block, 1.8 head. So could be a difference in dipsticks, couldn't there? But we'll drain it out and pour it back in, see how much is in there, and then we'll try and start it. See you in a bit. Right, guess what? See smoke coming off there. We got it running. What you got to do next, bro?
I just got to tidy up this ignition live, which we've stolen from the old coil plug.
Yeah, because it's fucked, isn't it?
I want to put that through the bulkhead, get a proper ignition live on that, bundle up some of this wire and make it a bit neater, find a little hole for the Omex, and then whatever you want to do next, really.
Yeah, we've got a leak from the cam cover at the front. Don't know if the gasket's shit itself, or it may be it's not situated properly, so we'll lift that off and we'll put some gasket sealants on if we have to. I'll tell you what, you started.
Reset the,
oh yeah, it's idling. What's it idling about 2,500, isn't it? So we're going to reset the Omex throttle position sensor next time he's here as well with the laptop. There you go, just to prove to you, he's running. Yeah man, buzzing. See you in a bit. There we go. Look at that. Can I get a light on? It's on. You know when everyone says it will never fit? Don't ever listen to them. Just do your own thing. Yes, it's close. Fucking hell, it's close. It's close to engine mount bracket there. If I'd have realised how close it was there, I'd have took a bit more off, but I'll leave that now. It's close down there. Look, a few scratches on fitting, but it's down the back, you can't see it. Wiper motor, clearance, loads of clearance. So the closest thing is the engine mount, really. If I'd have realised how close it was, but should be alright. Should be alright. We shall see. The engine don't move. Fuck me, solid mounted engine. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Trumpets. There we go. Little orchestra there for you. And we've still got the full extenders on the trumpets. So the trumpets go to a nice length. Trumpets go to around there. So the air coming in, that'll be perfect. I'm happy with that. Really happy with that. So what have I got left to do? All I've got left to do is tighten up the fuel lines, fuel linkage, 8mm bolts, and the fuel pressure regulator. The mount needs to turn upside down, button back on. That's it. Job's a good one. I'm happy with that. So hopefully they're okay to be here next week. Fingers crossed. Not sure where we're going with this at the moment, because like I said, there might be another route in regards to replica building. So, but that's it for me this week. I've got loads of small videos to compilate together. I'm not sure what I've been up to, what I've done, you know what I mean? I never remember me. So yeah, I'll bang a video together. So sorry I ain't been putting much up like I usually do. It's nice, man. I've had some messages off people saying, "You're right, Kev, I ain't seen many videos." People who don't even know me, so that's really nice, man. I really like that. So appreciate that. So thanks for your support, man. I'll plod on. Like, man, just one geezer in a shed fucking about with cars. Still here. See you later.